Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and today I'm going to be playing with the Nomad Fairy Tale Europe palette. I know I'm late to it, but I could not wait to get my hands on this after watching a lot of different reviews and looks here on YouTube, and I'm so excited to play with this palette today. I've been thinking about it ever since I got it in a few weeks ago. So if that's something that interests you, let's get started. Okay, so on the back of the box, it shows all of the colors in the color story, and this has 6 versatile mattes paired with 8 Belle of the Ball shimmers and 4 transforming multi-chromes inspired by Happily Ever After in the Fairy Tale Europe. Destination, Enchanted Europe. Coordinates, in a land far, far away. And inspiration, Happily Ever After. I just love the attention to details with this palette. And then when you open it up, it says Once Upon a Time on this part of the sleeve, and then on this side it says Happily Ever After. So the details of this palette are just so fun and exciting, and yeah. And then here's the palette itself, and you have it's a little bit raised where the castle is. It kind of reminds me of like a card that you get at Hallmark that's kind of raised. And then inside, this is the color story. And then you have, I know not to blind you, but on the mirror it says, Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? I just love that. It's so, so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna be creating one look today because I am having to go to work. I work from home, but I still have to get on camera and stuff. So I wanna create like a grungier look, I think. And I was thinking about playing with, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce some of the names, but Magic, it's kind of hard to see too, but Magic Spell right here, this aqua one, and then use these gray and black ones. But first we're gonna jump into Alcazar de Segovia. This one right here, because we're going to use this as our transition shade. So I'm going to prime my eyes, and let's just jump right on to the makeup. Let me zoom you in, bring you a little closer, and okay, that's as close as I can get you. All right, so let's jump into this Alcazar shade. And I am going to put this above the crease. And I do have hooded eyes. And they are also slightly downturned, if you can see that. So I have to put shades above the crease. Like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And this is just our transition shade. It is almost the same as my skin shade, but a little bit lighter, I think. And it's kind of showing up a little grayish on me. And I'm gonna put it all over into the crease and all over the lid. So let's go in to this gray shade, more of a grayish green shade, and it's called Akershush. Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, but it's this one right here. This. And we're gonna put this in the outer third. I hate messing up the embossing. There's a lot of kick up in the pan though on this shade in particular. And we're just bringing it above the crease too and into the outer third. Here we go. I want to, because I want to make a smoky eye. That is the goal today. And we will blend it out because I know it doesn't look too pretty yet. And sometimes with hooded eyes, it doesn't look pretty when your eyes are closed, but it does look nice when your eyes are open. Just keep that in mind. So trust the process, really. Okay. Next, we're gonna go into this black shade right here called Shillon Castle. Probably butchering that too. And we're gonna put that in the outer corner. And I'm gonna use this Sigma, maybe not. I'm gonna use this Sephora brush. It says it's a crease brush, but I'm gonna use it for the outer corner. Because we are gonna go in and we're gonna blend. So yes, we're putting this in the outer V. And we're gonna go back and forth between the gray shade and the black shade. And put it in the crease a little bit, swirling it around. Because I don't want this to take over the look. And I'm blending it up, if you can notice. Just tap a little bit more back into it. Because I do have downturned eyes and I want the makeup to look like it's going up. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and do the same thing on the other side. And another thing you wanna try and do when you're doing, if you have hooded eyes, is keep your eyes open when you're applying the shades. I mean, obviously you can't when you're doing the lid shades, but you can for the crease shades or above the crease. And that way you're seeing, because your eyes look different when they're closed versus when they're open when you have hooded eyes. So when you do their makeup when your eyes are open, it's easier to see what it's actually gonna be. Okay, and I'm gonna take that gray again because I want to blend that black and that gray together. And go back and do the same thing. And then I'm gonna dip my brush. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush. It's an eyelid detail brush, but I'm gonna do it for the under eye. And I'm gonna dip into that black shade and then into the gray shade and bring it to the lower lash line. And I'm only bringing it to where my pupil is, because I don't want to close off the eye. So about the center. And then I kind of smoked this one out a little bit too much, the other eye. So we can go in and we can clean that up with the concealer brush. Okay. Okay. So I'm liking the way this is looking. But see how it doesn't look as pretty when your eyes are closed? So let me just go back into that first shade, the light beige one, and put that in the crease too, again, just to clean it up. It does look very smoky, and I'm gonna blend out these harsh lines with that same beigey shade. Okay, so that looks really pretty, I think. It's very wicked, or evil, I should say, kind of vibe going on. I kind of want to do a little bit more black. Just like that. Because I feel like the black got lost in translation with the other shades. Can you guys hear my cat being naughty out there? Okay. Let her in. So, I think the mattes, we're done with the mattes. And we're gonna go into this shade. I wanted to go into the Love Story, but we are. We're gonna go into Magic Spell first. And this is like the blackish green shade right here, and it has a flip to it. And I'm gonna take my What's Up Beauty R110 brush, and actually I'm gonna take my Clarity Cosmetics K409 brush, and I'm gonna dip into it. I'm sad to mess up the embossing. And actually, first, I want to put my NYX glitter glue on. I'm just putting the smallest amount on. Okay. And let's spray the brush with my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray. And we're going to put this in the center. Ooh, this is very pretty. I think what we're gonna have to do is we need a shade, because these really blend in together. I'm taking what's left on my brush and bringing it above the crease. So you can see the shimmers when my eyes are open, like that. Okay, let's jump into this shade called Snow Queen 2. And we're gonna put this more on the outer corner because it's too much black going on and we need like a pop of color. And that's why we're just gonna do a little bit. And I'm putting this right here on the outer corner. Like that. Okay, and then for the inner corner, I'm gonna take that What's Up Beauty brush, and we're gonna go into the shade Love Story, this one right here, and put that in the inner corner. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit too, into that lower lash line. Like that. This needs something. I'm going to take my finger and go into the shade Snow White, which is the white color. And I'm going to, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to put it right here. Blending the shades in together. Okay, and let me jump off camera and finish the other side, and I'll be right back. So that completes this eye look for today, and I think it is so beautiful. And then to finish up this eye look, I went in with my Sephora 12-hour colorful eyeliner in the shade Waterfall right here. And I put on little half falsy lashes. And then I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury mascara. This is the Exaggerize mascara. It is a volume mascara. I love it. And for a lip, I just went in with my Rhode lip liner and my Dior lip glow. And this is the shade Warm Beige. Wow, words are hard right now. Let me zoom you out. And yeah, that completes this look. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. I'm super happy with it, and I am really going to enjoy using this palette, and I really want to play with those pinks and golds in there. They look stunning. Overall, my thoughts on this palette is it is beautiful. The color story is just magical, honestly. And at first I was very intimidated by the palette, but after watching some reviews on it and some looks, I got very inspired, and that's why I picked it up. And I'm so excited to have this in my collection. Have you picked up this palette? And if you have, let me know in the comments section what you think of it and what you think of this look that I created today. But until then, I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye. Hey everyone, so if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel and mean a lot to me.